Peace, prosperity, love, and light. Welcome back to Deep Speak with Brother Sadiq. I don't want this to be a very long video, but I am going to be pretty direct here. I'm gonna say this because the fact is of the matter is some people do not want this video and this message that I am about to deliver to be delivered. We are truly and literally living in a matrix, and I hope you guys are aware of it. Now, I am going to say some things that are pretty bold statements. Um, the fact of the matter is, if you've looked at some of my other videos, I've talked about how God's will is part of the religions, right? Everyone talks about what is God's will, and I think the Christian's faith is based on, and so many other religions are talking about living and responding and reacting and to expressing God's will on earth, right? God's will be done on earth as is in heaven. So here we are. The question, what is God's will? Right? People all over the world have killed with their intentions of doing God's wills based on religion. So I'm going to tell you the fact of the matter. My name is Sadiqullah. My show is called Deep Speak with Brother Sadiq. So I am your brother. I am truly your brother. My intention is for you to reach your full potential as I seek to reach my own. I wish for my brother what I wish for myself. And when I say that, I don't mean just black people. I mean all of humanity. I wish all of us to reach our full potential. Also, the fact of the matter, I think I have already mentioned that the love that I have for my family is something that I believe is universal to all the races and cultures and languages on the earth. Okay, the supports and the beliefs that I have that I would hope for my family are the same universally. So that is a universal spirit that is part of humanity. Also, the will of God on earth. What is the will of God on earth? I've explained it once before. When you were created, as the Creator intended for you to be created and brought into this plane of existence in this time where all of these problems exist around you and all of these experiences of your life that you have already had, there is no mistake here. You are here in this time for the purpose of creating what is your full potential. Okay, that is your reason for being here. Now, the matrix has stopped you from fulfilling and living out your own full potential. That is our reality. That is why, we feel as we do and we live and see the experiences that we experience. Because you are not living up to your full potential. That is God's purpose for all of us. That is God's will on earth. So, the fact of the matter is that my brother's Library Incorporated is a part of that which is to come. I mentioned that before. I talked about the future and us producing children who, from the very beginning, begin to live up to their full potential. We have a facility and a nurturing environment and community, very supportive, that seeks out their personal gifts, their natural aptitudes, their God-given gifts, if you will. And then we nurture those to their fullest, hopefully causing these children to reach beyond our own highest achievements. So, God's will on earth. Your full expression of yourself is his intention when he brought you here. So, as the yin and yang symbol is, right, there is the black and the white within the yin and yang symbol, the negative and the positive, okay? My brother's library is a part of the future education. It is one of the pegs in the beginning of what humans will create on earth as God's will on earth and the kingdom of heaven on earth. Okay? So my brother's Library Incorporated is a direct player and those involved in this form of education will be direct players in building God's kingdom on earth. Okay? Bold statement. Bold statement. But the fact of the matter is that all of you who hear this video, who watch this video, in your own spirit, you feel a need to be motivated to do something more. Because what is happening is God is calling on his people. Source, universe, spirit, ancestors are calling on us, all who are here now, all who are born in this time, to act. Okay? To act. So, love is an action. Okay? Love is just not the emotion of feeling, it is the action of producing towards what is best for us based on the feeling of mutual love and respect and desire for all to reach their highest. Okay? So, I said once before that this world is on its way out. So that is the reason you see so much negativity and evil and selfishness and competition and greed, because it is in its fullest fury before all of its power is diminished. Okay? So, if you are able to look and listen and hear with your spiritual eye, with your etherical eye, with your spiritual being, then you will recognize that a educational center, a center that starts with the youth and help them to reach their full potential, teaching them the systems of their body and the environment that they grow up in and the animals in that environment. You must recognize that that is the base of what humanity is in its beginning before any of these materialistic things that we have. So that is a base education, and that is from the Creator, and it will elevate our human species. So those are some basics of the program. And if you can see with your spiritual eye the value of someone knowing these things, there's much more to it. There are more in-depth explanations to the values of our personal society and its growth and the relevance of every one of these programs. One thing that would be eliminated from us teaching our children their entire body from elementary through 12th grade, of course, I mentioned they'd be wiser than all of the doctors that we have, because the doctors we have now are specialists. They don't know all of the systems in the body to their fullest extent as we would teach our children. One, of course, is the health benefit, but the other is the elimination of racism, right? Racism. One of the biggest destroyers of our communities, nations, etc. So, just to teach the human body to your children for 15 years in our one generation, you know, if we can do this in one generation, if we can teach them the plants, they'll become healers. If we can teach them the details and the relationships related to the community, with the harmony through growth and the all of the programs that are related to community building. So all of this is laid out in a program, and if you look at the program and the videos that I've put on here with the spiritual eye versus your your critical eye saying, oh, he cussing, and oh, he don't speak the King's English, or et cetera, what you may find to criticize. The spirit of the program is from the Creator. There is no way around it. So those who are looking to be involved with helping the youth to reach their full potential, in fact, looking into your own soul to seek out your own purpose and your full potential. These are the people who the Creator and the universe and the ancestors are calling to be the creators of God's will on earth, heaven on earth. So that is the bold statement that I am making. My Brother's Library Incorporated is definitely one of the factors that will help to bring about God's kingdom on earth, um, heaven on earth. Thy will be done on earth as in heaven. And those who would oppose children reaching their full potential and evolving to the intended purpose of their creation could only be opposing something. Come on, listen to that. You don't want the children to reach their full potential? Who are you? Who could you be? So you guys better start looking with your spiritual eye. I'm not cussing in this video because I need this to go viral, okay? But the fact of the matter is, we are the builders of God's kingdom on earth. We are the builders of thy will be done on earth as in heaven, okay? And we start with our children. Now, that is that. And I told you about the yin and the yang and why this part is being destroyed, because it's in full power before, it dwindles away. Recognizing it'll be dwindling away, that is what we are living in this current moment. So those who are spiritually awake and aware, activate. Do what you have to do to connect to your community and grow with them, because the power that we have in unity, in heartical love, right? In binding ourselves through our spiritual truths and our intentions and our motivations that are beyond our personal selves, right? This is your community. This is my community. I am finding them. And so there was an urgency to this video because, my heart was racing. The Creator said, say what you have to say about that which I told you to say today. So today it's being said. My Brother's Library is a part of that which will be in God's kingdom in the future. And those who are helping to support it are those people. And have no fear of those who will oppose, because of course there will be those who oppose. I will tell you, I have had conflict just to get this message out today. And all is well. I'm getting it out. So those who are aware and looking to be a support for our future and our youth, and are looking forward to the kingdom of righteousness and love and light and unity and cooperation and bounty, yes, we will feel each other in the heart. We will know each other in a different way. We won't be concerned with the words that other people are saying, because we recognize through spiritual feeling that what they're saying is what they're saying. What they're actually expressing, we can see outside of what you want to put in them words, right? So we are woke, and I'm glad to be getting this off my chest. So yes, I'm one of God's servants who intends to help bring about that which is from the future, that which is to come, that which is our brightest destiny, that which is our brightest purpose. And so I love y'all. I'm looking forward to building more and forward. And if you are afraid, then I'm sorry for you, because fear is only something that will cause you to be debilitated and not act. But if you feel in your spirit, recognize that you are supported by spirit, by universe, by ancestors, by the Creator, and all that is positive. In the world that you see, meaning me and other people like me, we support you. And there are forces outside of what you see that support you. Guarantee you. So that's the video for today. That's what all of this was about. We are the builders of God's kingdom. And either we do that or we don't. Okay? So I'm here. I'm going to do my part. I'm doing my part. And I love y'all. And recognize that, it's a seriously crucial time for those who are not aware, and also for those who are aware. But yeah, Negativity is in its fullest strengths right now because it realizes that its power will be dwindled to nothing, and the righteous will be standing, and the light will be bright, and we will overcome all of the problems that have always been in our society by elevating our children. They are the future. They will be the ones who have a clearer conscience and understanding of how to relate to all of that is in existence. So, recognize that. I am your brother, Sadiqullah. Share the video. No cussing in this one. Love y'all. Peace and blessings.